it's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 1 in Temecula phase 2. Now you're seeing something today that you don't generally see from us, and that's demo. This isn't that extensive. It's not going to take that long, so we agreed to go ahead and do it for Donna. So what we're doing here in phase 2, you will see a veritable plethora of wood chips, which will biodegrade in time into the soil. So we're not removing them. We're just going to rake them in and then throw dirt on them. So if you've got wood chips in your yard and you want to convert to cactus and succulents and do rock, just rake up your wood chips, throw dirt on it, and get on with your life. That's a little pro tip for you. We are taking out all of these little pittosporum, these little bobbly bushes we're calling them. We are, and look, Gordon's back.
And he's saving some plants.
Yes, and he's taking some alstroemeria home with him. We have this Mexican sage, the salvia is staying. So beautiful. The sago, the palm trees, the bicarnia, all staying. This, I think this is staying.
Yeah.
We'll see. I may change my mind because through here is going to be a Design for Serenity epic dry stream bed, and that may eat it. So we may end up removing this. This is going, the jasmine is going, the agapanthus is going. And yeah, so basically just the bicarnia and the sagos and the salvias. Oh, and also the mully grasses are staying. Those are pretty cool. Then yeah, we're going to start our mouth of our dry stream back here and have it, you know, traverse south of the bicarnia recurvata. And yeah, you'll know tomorrow what we decide to do about this this guy here. We've also got, as you can see, some flagstones here that we will either use or we won't. I don't know yet. This is going to be a really different chain of events too from what we usually do, because we are getting some big boulders this time. Big 3-4 foot boulders that are going to be craned in and placed. We already have a lot of natural movement in this yard. You can't really see it because of all of the bushes, but once those come out, it's a pretty significant slope. So because we are leaving some plants in play, we can't just, you know, put down 3 feet of soil. So we are going to work with the natural topography. We're going to mound up very intentionally where we can so as not to impact negatively any of the existing landscape that's staying. And also the soil is actually going to be happening after Bart comes and places the boulders, not before. I don't want to ask my guys to move 1,000-pound rocks up a hill of loamy top soil. So that'll be an interesting thing for you to see. Currently, the irrigation here is above ground, that poly line with the goof plugs in it, and then the little, you know, the little dripper doohickeys. So this is all going to get torn out, and Greg is going to install beautiful subterranean drip. We are also going to be doing some magnificent uplighting in this garden.
Delete all that.
Did you like walk? Did you step through the?
Yeah.
Nice. And here's the fun fact. One of you, and forgive me, I don't remember which one of you, wonderful followers, suggested how beautiful it would be if Greg could convert one of these vases into a water feature, a fountain. So we're going to seriously consider that as an option. These are going to get moved out and staged, you know, where they can be seen and appreciated, and maybe we'll make some water out of it. We shall see. So I have also secured some really beautiful cycads from Al Klein of Botanic Wonders. big landscape specimens. I've got big landscape specimens coming from Waterwise Botanicals, and then after I get everybody going, which clearly they already are, but soon I'm going to be heading off to see Cesar at Sun Valley to get some more beautiful succulent landscape specimen plants. Then over here, we've got Greg over here digging out the Senecio, because this area around the carving is going to be a beautiful succulent tapestry. We are not going to do anything with this part of the yard. This will be phase 3, but we will pretty much take, you know, so it looks finished. We're gonna take out that Russian sage, and then our top dressing rock will kind of just meander, you know, and bleed into the bushes that are staying, so that it will look okay. We're also going to use some of those big boulders that Bart is bringing and stage a few of those in key areas too, to kind of tie everything all together. So that'll be interesting. You can see, you know, we've already started raking up some of the wood chips. Yeah, our client actually raked all these wood chips up last night. But that's what you do, and then, like I said, just throw dirt on them and get on with it. So yes, exciting times, and as always, thank you so much for following. Also, thank you all for contributing to our Pink Fund this year for breast cancer awareness in October. You know that we are donating. I had said 20% of the proceeds from my DFS swag shop to the Pink Fund, but I decided just to do 100. So you've bought 70 things. You've bought mugs, and you've bought t-shirts, and you've bought fanny packs, and you've bought all the crap, and I thank you so much for that. And all of the proceeds from those sales will go directly to the Pink Fund, which is a charity that supports patients that are undergoing cancer treatment while they are in treatment. They help them pay their bills. It's a phenomenal organization. So your support is so much appreciated. Have a wonderful day. I'm feeling frisky because it's fall and it's not hot for the first day since we moved up to North County. Later, guys. All right, my lovelies. Part 2 of my exciting day. Well, this is actually part 3 because I also made a stop at the rock yard to look at fountains, but more on that tomorrow. Meanwhile, I am at Sun Valley Nursery in Escondido. Now, you can look, but you can't buy yet. Cesar is not yet open to the public. This is trade only. There's insurance issues for him to consider, so it's just for me. And look at that. Pringley eye, that giant Pringley eye. See the green tape? That one's coming home with me. And look at these aloe ferox. Cesar's plants are always perfection, and I love coming here to get big stuff because he's always got great big beautiful plants and so many to choose from. Look, as far as the eye can see back there, let me see if I can zoom a little bit for you. See that porta potty, that blue? Even above that. More plants, more plants, more plants. Oh, so exciting. Just love it. Okay, so anybody interested in a Fuquaria McDougalii? These get as big as a house, but they're a very cool plant. Then, of course, he's got all the century plant line, the agaves, the blues, the variegates. He's got some Dracos. He's got a couple of Allothrascii. And here is a beautiful Yucca rostrata that unfortunately is very damaged. It's got a lot of sunburn. I was hoping to get this one for my Temecula project, but I'm going to opt for a smaller plant that's in better condition and just wait for it to grow. But look at this Thrascii. right? That's stunning. Just gorgeous. I've only used this plant one other time, and that was at the Cliffside installation in Carlsbad. So yeah, we got more agaves. Very exciting. He's got Dracos too, Dracaena Dracos in various sizes. He's got a lot of Petalanthus, both Bracteatus and Macrocarpus. Lots and lots of blue glows. And a really big selection of large columnar cactus, which is exciting. Here are the rostratas. These are lovely. You know, they don't have trunk on them yet, but they will. And I got this one, tagged green right here. It's a beaut. They are in 24-inch tubs, and or maybe that's a 36, I can't even tell. But just stunning, beautiful, beautiful plant. Big, big Bracteatus too, look at that. And then he's got the usual suspects. He's got Crassula undulatas, Portulacaria minimas, Millii, Sticks on Fire. I tagged this little pharaoh cactus, this little one-off. See, this is the fun thing about, you know, going to the nursery, is stumbling upon little diamonds like that. So hopefully he'll sell that to me. Quadricolors. These Kalanchoe luciaes look like a lot of them have bolted. Being a monocarpic plant, they will do that, but there's a lot down there at the end that haven't. So that's cool. Yeah, and just an absolute sea of plants. Look at that. Ooh, you know what? I wanted an Aluaudia procera too, and I forgot to put my tag on it, so I will do that. He's got some Kalanchoe bayerensis here that are really nice. Right here, you can see my shadow. Sorry. Ah, okay, I'll turn around. Catch it on the way back. But his Cameronii, I have been watching these plants. Let me go backwards. I've been watching these plants for over a year, waiting for them to get big, because I could not get Cameronii anywhere, and I didn't want to pay 15-gallon price for a 5-gallon plant. But now, you know, now they're significant, so I can start buying my Cameronii again. What I need to do now is choose an Aluaudia procera. And how am I going to do that? Well, I want one that's got some stability, because I'm not big on staking plants. I just don't like the look of it. I prefer a plant that will stand on its own. So I need to find one that looks pretty tough and well established. Let's see here. These are so funny, these plants. Native of Madagascar. They are lemur food. And conformationally, I'm not concerned. I just want it to stand up. And I'm interested in plants that have character. This is one that I will probably put near her dry stream bed at my Temecula project. So I think I found it. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. It's got a nice base on it, and it looks like it will stand up. This main leader right here is leaning to the right. It looks like it'll counterbalance this little bit of growth that's happening here to the left. And I can also cull that lower branch if I need to distribute the weight better. Let me tag this. This is just really interesting with one hand. If I wrap it around, huh? Okay, there. That's going to be a needle in a haystack. I'll have to remember to tell Cesar it's all the way down at the end. Okay. All right, then moving through here. More blue glows. More collimulars. He's got lots of nice dazzlerian. He always has good dazzlerian longissimum. One of the things that I love so much about Cesar too is his customer service. I mean, this man will bend over backwards to find a plant if I need it, even if he doesn't have it. He will search high and low, and he stands by his plants, which is another thing that I love about him. I can trust him because if something goes pear-shaped, he'll replace it, which is kind of unheard of. And I do not take advantage of that. And I don't know if I've ever asked him to do that. I mean, it's rare that a cactus or succulent dies. But if it is, if it's a cause that it looks like the plant came with the disease, then yes. But if it's something that happened due to it being too hot or too cold, or if it got a bug after the fact, I'm not going to go after the grower on that. That is not his fault. It's nobody's fault, unless you want to blame Mother Nature. All right, well, I'll show you one other thing that I'm just so excited about down here, and that is these pilos. And all this sea of green. Check out the blue, you guys. See the blue? Yep. Pilosoceras azurus, my favorite collimular. I picked out 3 of those for my Temecula project. So that's exciting. Okay, well, I got to make a stop at KRC to talk with our sales rep about our delivery tomorrow. And then I have to pick up a prescription, then go to the grocery, and then I can go home. So long day. Have a wonderful evening. I love you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day at Sun Valley Nursery in Escondido. Bye, guys.